In chapter 7, the third lesson is about the addition equations. So the addition equation means if we have the equation, what does mean the equation? The equation means the two sides are equal. Let's say 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. It means this side 2 plus 3 is 5, and on the right hand side what we have is 5. It means this side is equal to this side. Equation means the two sides have the same numbers. Okay, can we say 3 is equal to 5? Are these two ones equal, these two sides? No, so it's not the equation. Or we can say the equation is like a balance scale. This is our balance scale, let's say, right? And it has the equal sign, let's say. Equation is like the balance scale. So let's say if this side we have 5, let's say apples or anything, and in this side if we have 3, is that these two sides are balanced? No, it's very clear this one, it's 5 is bigger than 3. So that's why these two ones are not the balance, are not the equal. So it's not the equation. So addition equation, if we have the equation, I mean the equal sign, and our operation is addition, how can we find the letter or the variables in the equations? For example, let's say d plus 125 is equal to 256. This one. D plus 125 is equal to 256. The question says solve. Solve means you need to find the D letters. What is the D? What is the value of the D in here? Okay, the answer, the number. What will be that number? The D. What will be D? Okay, so D plus 125 is 256. Now, before I am going to solve these questions, we need to know this one. The opposite of addition is what? It's subtraction. And the opposite of subtraction is what? It's addition. So if we know the opposite, the addition and subtraction, the subtraction and opposite, the addition, it will be very easy to find the answer of the D in here. And there is another note, which is, let's say 2 plus 0 is what? It's 2. 1 plus 0, it's 1. Any number plus 0, it's gonna be itself. Okay, what about, let's say 2a plus 2, a plus 0, a plus 0 is the same as 2 plus 0, it's gonna be a. Okay, we need to know these two notes. Addition, this opposite of addition is subtraction, the opposite of subtraction is addition, and anything plus 0, it's gonna be that one. Let's say 2 plus 0, it's gonna be 2. A plus 0, it's gonna be a. Now, and this one, let's say D plus 125 is 256. So how can we find the D letters in here? Look, this one, imagine that this side and we have this side, we have the balance scale. Look at this one, is like the balance scale, is like this scale, it has two sides. So in which side we have the D letters? In that side. What we have with the D in here? Plus 125. We have to do something to remove that numbers that we have with the D, which is plus 125. So taking the opposite of addition is what? Minus 125. To keep the balance, we have to keep the balance. What you added for this side, you have to do the same thing for this side. Okay, so minus 125. Okay, you have to keep the balance. So plus 125 and minus 125, the signs are the same. So we can cancel these two numbers. It goes to each other, or D plus 0, because 125 minus 125 is going to be 0. Okay, D plus 0 is the same as D. It's the same as D. So D is equal 256 minus 125. So minus these two ones, 256 minus 125. 1, 5 minus 2 is 3, 2 minus 1, 131. So the answer is 131. Another example, let's say 8.4. 8.4. Another example, the question says solve 8.4 plus x is equal to 12.7. Okay, we say that we have two sides. This equal sign is separated to two sides. This one is the right hand side, this side, and the other one 8.4 plus x we have on the left hand sides. Okay, now what we have with the x in this side plus 8.4. Okay, we say that try to taking the opposite. So the opposite of this one is minus, by what number? By the number that we have with the x. What number? 8.4. So 8.4. And what you add in this side, do it the same thing for the other side. 8.4. Right? These two on the same number and different sign, it goes to each other. It's going to be 0. Only x is left in this side. Equal 12.7 minus 8.4. 7 minus 4 is 3.2 minus 8 we can't. 0. 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. So 4.3. This is the answer, x. Another example, if we have the mixed numbers, let's say like question 14, example 3, 14 equal k plus 8 and 2 over 3. The question says again solve. If the question says solve, you need to find the letters that we have in the equation. Look at this one. In which side we have the letters? The equation is separated in two sides, this side and this side. So k plus 8 and 2 over 3 equal to 14. 14 on the left hand side, and k plus 8 and 2 over 3 we have this side. So we say that we have to find the k letters by doing something to remove that numbers that we have with the k. What we have? Plus 8.8 and 2 over 3. Taking the opposite, minus 8, 2 over 3. Okay? What did you do in this side? Do the same thing for the other side. 8 minus 8 and 2 over 3. So now the same thing and different sign. 0, k equal 14 minus 8 and 2 over 3. Look at this one. Can we subtract 14 minus 8? Don't say it. 14 minus 8 is equal to, let's say, 6 and 2 over 3. Do not subtract the whole numbers and rewrite the mixed number. It's not like that, because this is the whole number, this is the mixed. They are not the same. Try to do something to make it the same. How? 14, it comes from what number? 13 plus 1, right? If we take it 1 from 14, it's going to be what? It's going to be 13. But 1 is remaining here, because 1 plus 13 is going to be 14. How to write 1? We need to write that 1 as a fraction. How? As we know, 2 over 2 is 1. 3 over 3 is 1. Any number divided by itself is going to be 1. So how can we write 1 as a fraction? By looking at that denominator. What's that denominator? Is 3. So it's going to be 3 over 3, because 3 over 3 is going to be 1. Minus 8 and 2 over 3. Now we can subtract it. These two mixed numbers. The denominators are the same. Write only one times. 3 minus 2 is 1. 13 minus 8, it's going to be 5. So k is equal to 5 and 1 over 3. Another example, let's say 21, question 7. 21 is equal m plus 5 and 3 over 4. Okay, so on the right hand side we have the letters, which is the variables. We need to find the m. This is plus 5 and 3 over 4. Taking the opposite, minus 5 and 3 over 4. Take the opposite. Do not write the same number and the same operations. Okay, taking the opposite. And what do we do in this side? Do it the same thing. Minus 5 and 3 over 4. The same number and different sign, it goes to each other. You're going to be 0. M plus 0 still is m. M equal 21 minus 5 and 3 over 4. Again, these two ones are what? Are not the same. This is mixed. This is whole number. This is mixed. Try to make it the mixed by taking 1. It's going to be 20. How to write it? 1 is remain. You have to write as a fraction. How? By looking at that numbers. 4 over 4 minus going to be 5 and 3 over 4. Now look at the denominators. The denominators are the same. We can subtract it. 4 minus 3 is 1. 20 minus 5 is 15. So m is 15 and 1 over 4.